Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coin Lady channel. The Securities and Exchange Commission SEC is under fire from multiple quarters, so pay attention today because we will be covering a lot of ground. A reminder to all XRP holders that tomorrow is a pivotal date has been posted to the crypto log. It appears that a hearing will take conducted in federal court in California tomorrow, April 26, at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time. I'm here to discuss the class action lawsuit lodged against Ripple Labs, which will be settled in 2020. As you can see, the judge has allowed 500 members of the public online access through this login notice, so go ahead and participate as if you were physically present. Now, at this hearing, both sides will present their arguments in person on whether or not to certify the class of XRP holders suing Ripple. The plaintiff, who has only had XRP for 2 weeks, is seeking appointment as lead plaintiff and the right to speak on behalf of all XRP holders who have sold their tokens at a loss or who now hold XRP. In the complaint, he claims XRP is a security. What the? It appears that these actions are unrelated to the SEC's investigation into the Ripple issue. Then, Johnny Dixon asked the court for permission to submit an amicus brief on behalf of the case's 75,000 plus stock investors. No decision has been made on his motion. Someone, somewhere, seems to have lost money with XRP and become very angry. Right, perhaps even consider a trade. He's currently allegedly targeting the XRP pot or Ripple. One more thing about this guy, what a strange thing to say. The Securities and Exchange Commission SEC, the current state of the crypto business in terms of regulatory clarity and related topics are the focus of today's video. But this month, whether you're following the Bobux chronology or the standard one, scalability and justice are front and center. It looks like things are about to pick up speed considerably. Without a doubt, money cannot buy happiness. This is making me laugh so hard right now, you guys. Sure, it appears that tomorrow is a significant date. On the other hand, there's COINBASE, which has been in the news again recently because of a dispute with the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC. But before we get into all that, you should know that Brian Armstrong is so confident in the Coinbase strategy that he is suing the SEC, constructing an offshore tetherfront exchange, and selling as many Coinbase shares or whatever other units he can get away with selling as humanly possible. That was also mentioned by other persons. You do realize that this was meant to be the day of the sale, right? Now, however, consider this. Directly from Coinbase. Put up your defenses. Do you people understand what this means? Right, are you prepared? It would appear that Coinbase is on our side. White, you'd better remember this, because Mr. Poole is sure to recognize himself in the photo. This is the official Coinbase logo, which he uploaded. Right, that the time is right for Coinbase is indicative of what? It also appears that efforts to bring regulatory clarity and uniformity to the industry as a whole are being stepped up. Right. The time has come for us to form an alliance and strike as one. Updates from the SEC. Coinbase goes on the offensive by filing a lawsuit against the SEC. How absurd. The case centers on a petition Coinbase made regarding rulemaking and digital and visual assets last year. Here we find Justin Coinbase, who is representing the cryptocurrency industry as a whole, meeting with the SEC to discuss the need for regulatory clarification. Wow! The case, perhaps even the Ripple versus DC case, appears to be coming to a close now, so things are looking up. We finally have some definition for XRP, so we can get started. The XRP pump is real, it never ends, and altcoin season has officially begun, right? We're not joking when we say that the speed of Blue Bull Run increases even further. You all better be prepared, as the unpredictability of the rules has been the main focus of the critics. The negative mood on the crypto market has even driven some people to leave the nation. The Securities and Exchange Commission's strict regulation has put a heavy burden on the market's most visible and secretive players. Swapping cryptocurrencies. Coinbase is plainly determined to alter this status quo, as evidenced by its recent decision to once again bring an action in court against the Securities and Exchange Commission. So, they want the regulations governing cryptocurrencies to be more clearly defined, right? What do you think is going to happen next, guys? What steps will Coinbase take in light of the SEC's response? Right? Since the public has no way of knowing whether or not the SEC's or any other agency's decision to deny a petition for rulemaking was justified, it is crucial that the SEC and other agencies respond to petitions for rulemaking as soon as possible after issuing their final determination. Here, have a look at the SEL regulation. Industry really needs more defined regulations. Yeah. Even though we have been advised how the SEC views the law applying to our operation, Coinbase and other crypto firms nonetheless face the possibility of regulatory enforcement proceedings. Right, if you ask us, Coinbase must be quite fed up right about now. As we'll discuss in a moment, the co-founder and CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, and other prominent figures in the cryptocurrency business have announced their intention to sue the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). A strong offense is your best line of defense, Jeremy. It's time to use Coinbase first. Coinbase apparently didn't want to sit back and wait for the SEC litigation that was bound to come their way. Exactly. This being the case, I guess I'm wondering if you have any other theories as to why Coinbase delisted XRP after Ripple filed suit against them. In light of recent claims that other forms of DAO, such algo, are securities and filings, it is puzzling that they haven't relisted it. Thus, it seems clear that Coinbase's cross-border hope that a partnership with D would allow it to list XRP and avoid scrutiny from the SEC was misguided. So, why don't they just relist XRP now that the time is right? Uphold already has the infrastructure in place. There was never a delisting, and I've included a referral link for anyone interested in purchasing XRP on Us Combined Byte via Uphold. So, what do we see right now, essentially? This is straight from Coinbase's top lawyer. To get the SEC to rule on a rulemaking petition, we filed a small action in the AC Circuit Courts today. We submitted our request for regulatory oversight of the cryptocurrency industry to them in July of last year. Right. In order to comply with the legislation, timely responses to petitions are essential. Within a reasonable amount of time, interesting. A year and a few months. Right. They may have heard our petition from last July during the applause, but as of right now we have heard nothing. Interesting. Given the potential for delay, we decided to begin legal action today. Interesting. Right. It has been reported that the SEC is actively attempting to stall progress. Now, though, why? Once more, because the higher-ups people, right, the puppeteers are telling them to put off as much as possible so that everything may be linked up with the collapse. The ritual, right? Even the chair of the SEC is hesitant to identify whether crypto assets or securities are right. Thus it is clear that there is a lack of clarity among our regulating authorities and about crypto. This is not a skit, it's the entire program, and it's a catastrophe. Right. Enforcement measures based on fundamentally applicable securities laws aren't the answer. Instead, what the crypto sector and its users need are clear regulations and norms that are better tailored for a new technology. XRP should be relisted on Coinbase, right? Assuming they have the desire to. After all, if they're serious about making their position known, they should just relist XRP once again. With this latest legal action, Coinbase continues its pursuit of regulatory clarity from the SEC on behalf of the cryptocurrency sector. TLDR Coinbase has launched a narrow lawsuit in federal court to get the SEC to do one thing: react to Coinbase's ongoing rulemaking petition, which asks the SEC to give long-needed direction for the cryptocurrency business. Because it's completely insane, they plan to file a lawsuit. People really did start suing the government for being oppressive, right? I can't believe they did this. These modern times are unreal, right? Wow. Coinbase was founded on the principle that digital currencies and blockchain technology could expand individual liberty and economic opportunity for people everywhere. That's why the collapse apologists will play a role, you realize. After the conclusion of the Ripple versus Z case, a new financial system will be implemented. This has the potential to immediately expand economic liberty and possibility for people everywhere, right? That's why we're putting in so much effort to assist modernize the economy. Right now, none of you can see it. For your benefit, I must close in. Exactly where you are now. You can't make this stuff up. Ripple and XRP are two examples of new financial products that increase crypto's widespread use and adoption. This is a lovely thing to see. What clarity we seek appears to have been achieved, and things are looking great from our end. We will continue to exhaust all avenues until the crypto sector makes it abundantly obvious to us. Include the file made today. Wow. Totally insane. Now is the time to be ready for metal law, man. Here's why the Coinbase versus SEC case is important. It's likely to be resolved quickly, just like the Ripple case. Holy crap, you guys, that's nuts. For God's sake, why is it called the Emerald case? Coinbase may step in now, because after all these years, the process will finally be over. Apple's court, not the trial court, will hear the matter first. There will be no exchange of documents, no discovery, and no settlements. Briefing and a hearing, nothing more, nothing less. Right. They brought in a top-notch legal staff, too. Do you think he's worried now? Likely correct. No. Certainly, since they need to set expectations and provide direction very immediately. If they don't, we can all assume Gary will be let go. As so, this must be the build-up to the grand finale, right? And will this maybe make the XRP case as well as the Ripple case? While Coinbase's decision does not immediately affect pending SEC cases against Ripple, XRP Matrix, and others, it does an excellent job of casting a focus on the SEC, so who knows guys, maybe since there we are on Coinbase is looking for assistance right now. Other judges will take note of its contradictory stances on its authority to regulate digital assets, and that will be that. It looks like we'll be hearing more about Ripple and XRP in the near future, or at least XRP. Guys, this area will have advice to provide. Okay, let's get ready. If a Ponzi scheme like Luna is not a security according to a South Korean court, then XRP is most certainly not a security either. Guys, what is this? Luna, the coin that self-destructed, was declared not to be a security. That's impossible, right? Is this what the heck is going on, guys? If this isn't showing you that the first Ripple SEC case was just for show, I don't know what is. South Korea's Eastern District courts have reportedly dismissed prosecution charges that the Luna coin is a security. This news was reported by Korean media outlets. What? You guys are crazy. Right, oh, wow. Quit that right now. Joseph Lubin has also just submitted an amicus brief in favor of the SEC's position. Wow. Coinbase is now suing the SEC, although they aren't saying who exactly they're suing. You can make up stories like the one where the co-founder of this company, Gary Kansas, is hailed as the shining knight of decentralization. What the heck is going on, you guys? Right, Lubin, CEO of Consensus, may be remembered by Gates. The SEC is not hampering progress in the crypto industry. Wow. It's a joke if this is true, guys. This may seem like a joke at the moment, but give it a week. Absolutely correct. This could all be a joke, right? These people say so, even though it might not be. Just give us a little more time, you guys know what's up, and the truth will come out. As a clincher, here's one more thing by Illinois Tourette. Knew whether or not Binance's exchange plans to join Coinbase following developments at the SEC may also involve Bob, according to a person close to the company. Coinbase's attempts to bring rationality and clarity to United States crypto rules have the full backing of the company's leadership. The company is concerned that their participation at this time could be detrimental due to the fallout from FTX's prior campaign in Washington, D.C. to portray their Canadian CEO CZ as a Chinese communist. It's interesting that the FTX debacle seems to be the reason why Binance isn't trying to help Coinbase fight off the SEC. Don't know, tell me what you find out. Things are becoming interesting around here, to put it mildly. Let's listen up, get ready, and watch out that our finances aren't jeopardized by whoever's facing this seal. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.